position alongside Andrew Beattie. Keeps go to row 2 with Greg Crick and Gavin Wallace. In the next row, Jimmy Richards and Brett Yilden, some familiar third names there. Keith Kasulki and Cameron Mason will start on the 4th row. Mark King and Cameron Tilley on the 5th row.
Heading back to Eddie Albanese on row 6 with Sven Burkhardt, Brad Tilley, Paul Freeston, row 7, Greg Dean in the Porsche, Nigel Benson on row 8, Ken Palmer, Theo Toden on row 9, and Tony Hunter and Amanda Clark rounding out the top 20.
Over the page to Jason Gomes on that beautiful SLR 5000 alongside Wayne Mercer. We go back to rookie Graham Stewart and Robert Ingram, Andrew Fisher a long way back. In the Jesus Racing number 9, Kerry McMahon. That car's been rebuilt up an instant in New Zealand. Rory O'Neill joins Graham Cook on the 14th row. And Bruce McLeod and Glenn Seton to the back of this field. As I said, 13 cars and their lap time is validated during that session, including Seton. His time from before wasn't good enough to keep him up the front.
Absolutely. I think he only did one time, and he did that to have that drama at the start where the car wouldn't start. He had to come into the pits, put the window net up because he couldn't get that back up. He obviously put that down to wave his hand to signal to everybody that he had a problem. So he's going to be one of the hard chargers coming through, as is Fisher.
So what's for him from the back of the field? Some tough guys to the front, some in the middle, and a couple of names towards the back. This ends their touring car Masters field. They roll around the back in formation. What an awesome sight. The championship is about to go green. For the first time in 2015. Well behaved. Come down to get the green flag here. And we're underway, good to go. For the NZ Touring Car Masters for 2015 on the streets of Adelaide. So the run to the centre chicane is going to be bound. Medicue climbs across the curve straight away. Rick slots in the 3rd position. We head up the top with Gavin Wallace in 4th, Richards in 5th, and climb to Wakefield Street on lap 1.
Here we go, it's going to be Fisher. Left front lock-up down the outside of Kasulki. If he makes the stick, he'll be on the inside of turn 5. In a good spot. Nice position there, but a bit dicey there to start with.
Fisher has blazed his way through the field. Kasulki, they've almost come together. And almost contact between Abel Nisa
and Mark King.
Once King, and now Thomas will want to get through on the inside. The first day back, it's gone here. Let's settle.
King with a little bit of damage there on that left front. See Mason right out wide. There's Wallace. Oh, Madeki in front of Bowe. First lap.
Big move.
Bow's got a problem here. He's going really slowly.
Look at Wallace. He's going to make the most of this. Down into turn 9, the slowest point. This 14-turn circuit. The run back behind. Pit complex. So has Bowe got an issue? Was the gear change maybe in the straight?
Yeah, I'm not sure because we are 4 speed, so there is no gear changes after turn 8. We'll see what happens here. No, he's blocking, so it feels like he can continue, but he's lost those 2 spots down. We know how hard Andrew Madeki and Gav Bullis are as racers and hard to pass, so John Bowe wouldn't have done that on purpose. There's definitely something there. You can see he's got no top speed. Greg Crick is all over him.
That should be the case. In the replay, the run down Brock Straight Bartels Road normally during the week, and that was a fairly easy pass. You still arguing over that position from the back of the field. That was the 8th and 9th as we head down into the series of rights and lefts, turns 4, 5 and 6. There's your leaderboard. Medicue from Wallace, Bowe, and this man, Greg Crick, who we're right on board with as he heads on to Perry Street.
Have a listen to Cricky down straight here. Up to 3rd. In the top here, just hear that little pop. Bowe is definitely struggling down the straight. You saw how fast Crick's going to get in here. Under brake for turn 9. Easy as it can be.
Too easy, wasn't it? Got Brett Yilden trying to go down the inside of Jim Richards as well. That's a battle back there for 5th and 6th position. Lap 2 of 10, the NZ Touring Car Masters, down to turn 11.
Fisher's made a massive run there. He's already up in the 9th spot.
Yeah.
He's made a huge amount of ground from starting well back beyond mid-pack.
Saw that coming through some of the Pro-Am class cars we'll talk about. The Porsches that are out there.
Here he's going to have a look up the inside, not quite. Into second gear. Right up the top of the here. Massive punch up. You can just see there on his gauges on the right hand side of the little white gauge. The little light that flashes on, which is his shift light that tells him when he needs to shift before the rev limiter. You'll see that coming down the straight here. That's his second and up to third in a minute. There it is, big yellow light. Up to fourth. On the rev limiter down here in fourth. Nearly had the light on. Oh, close to the apex there, close to that inside wall. You can just see how much straight line speed the Williams car's got.
And the third 90 comes. One ball with Wednesday here on lap 3. Sweeping left hand, which takes him back into the old Victoria Park racecourse section of the circuit. I noticed too on that big long straight on Bartels Road, he's out looking for fresh air. These cars will be getting hot, muggy conditions today.
Yep, not so much probably the engine, but more so the brakes. I really want to try to keep those front brakes, front dead stand up as cool as they can. They're still not even halfway through their race yet. Still another 6 laps to go. And Bowe now dropping back into the pockets of Jimmy Richards. So it's going to be very interesting to see what's come about JB's car. That thing's normally quite a rocket down the straight, and at the moment he's really struggling.
Interesting. Spice up the only round of the championship, because tomorrow the reverse half the field is determined by the results of this race. Down to turn 5, back on Bowe with Seton. Just love the sound of these cars.
Great, aren't they? You probably noticed that Gunsey's actually left foot braking, and he won't use the clutch on the upshift. He was just loose.
Reason his old go-karting extra cheesesteak from the days.
These aren't a standard gearbox, they are a race gearbox. They don't have 6-stroke gears. They are a straight cut stock box, very similar in a way to a bad supercar, so you don't need to use a clutch to upshift.
Super slow-mo stuff here in the Seton chicane. Guys testing the limits. This is Nigel Benson. And it's a really cool Holden Ute that goes down Australia pulling active stuff. Straight off the rear. Now, does that come loose?
Doesn't look very good, does it?
What has come off? I think it was a ray on that car, and the wheel has parted ways at Nigel Benson's HQ.
Where's that wheel going? There it is there, just following up the road.
I hope it doesn't get collected.
Wow.
Well, the Mustang's behind it also. So he would have pulled up to the left-hand side here. This is where it happened. We go back. The yellow flag waving. Look like Wakefield Street here. Andrew Meadowby continues to lead. About 9 tenths of a second on lap 5. So that'll back for first, second and third. Well, this has been quiet and now starting to show the streets on the 16 machine. That's a good success. He's had 6 race wins on the streets of Adelaide. If you get the job done, he'll be the man with the most wins.
The fastest guy in this trio of 3 is this man here, Glenn Creek. Just pulling out a 31 flat. 4 tenths faster than Wallace and nearly 6 tenths faster than Meadowby, so he's on charge.
The battle still continues down Bartels Road in the run to turn 8. Glenn Seton, who was the last man apart from John Bowe to have a pole position with the Touring Car Masters. That was at Bathurst in 2013. It's on Eddie Abel-Esa, Andrew Fisher, and Keith Rizzotti. Oh, this is going to end bad. And Andrew Fisher is heading down towards Fullerton Road. Out of here.
I could just see it happening. The rear starting to chatter, massive wheel up in the rear. You get that with these types of cars with the leaf spring rear end, very, very hard to control that once they're locked up. And as soon as that happens, it's like you're on ice. Like the car doesn't want to stop. You can see him there, just sail down the escape road way, probably 50 k's too fast for the corner.
It feels like it's going forever, wouldn't it?
Absolutely. You break it at 200 metres in these things, so you got 200 metres to think about it before you're going to hit somebody.
Slow motion kind of stuff. We saw Bullis getting out of shape for the Seton chicane, something unusual there. Good to see the Touring Car Masters.
What's the rear wheels here? Hopping. You can see the marks. Hop the whole time. No chance for those rears to actually grip the road and help slow down. You don't realise how much the rear wheels do help drive a car. Yes, it's probably 60 to 70% front, but the rear 30 to 40% makes a massive difference.
10. Here's his leading back, leading heat from Bullis and Greg Crick. It's the fastest man last time around, 131.01. They got more with the Mopar man.
Oh, that's looking very, very terminal there.
Bruce Cloud, the plumber from the Northern Territory for BMR Industries. And, yep, that's not the tyre smoke, that's now the engine.
I was going to say, I saw that car going slow when we had the shot of 3 litres coming up Wakefield Street.
We'll be in the category for a couple of events now. We go back to some of the Pro-Am and Pro Sports races in this category. To talk about that in the field, the races that in a race, like the old days.
Yeah, absolutely. There's more than one class here in TCM.
The Pro-Am drivers and drivers not considered to fill in the Master class, the guys and girls that won championships in Touring Car Masters or other categories. As Fisher goes down the inside, he's trying to claw his way back through the field. Goes past Tony Hunter there. A lot of work to do, a long way down the field.
Oh, Greg Cricket's just spun. He's just hit the back of Gav Bullis.
Houston went on board with him. He spun at the top of turn 6, and this will drop him out the top 7, maybe top 10. That's out behind Gilden now, the angry pack that's headed by Katsuki and Eddie Abel-Nisa. He's hunting the car now, isn't he?
Absolutely. He'll have a crackdown here at Katsuki, I reckon, on the brakes. Nah, he's going to just regroup himself.
This is not the kind of pack he wants to get back involved with.
I think if he can get clear of Katsuki, he won't have any problems pulling away. He's quite pacey, so if these guys fighting it out, if he can get past the clear air, I think he'll be fine. But it has dropped him down, back down to 8th spot when he has it right up there, solid 3rd spot. So those sort of mistakes can really cost you a championship, and you can't afford to do that.
How's the short shift back through there? That's really old school, isn't it?
It is old school.
It's lap number 7 of this race. Replay once again. So this will tell us the story on what
Look, Bullis had a big slide. Quick let it go.
he's a racer. He never goes.
He got the rears up. Now he could have stayed fairly straight there and hit the back of Bullis and turned him round, but he actually tried to miss him and sacrificed his own race, which is, you can see him there just trying to edge to the right.
That's the easiest part of the track to do it, isn't it? There's not too many people have tried that and got away with it. There's just not enough room to do it. Squeal, those who's your tyres. The Greg Crick cars, we go back to Andrew Beattie, he coming through turn 8 and Bullis, so they're shutting the race down. On the back to John Bowe, who's still got Tim Richards all over the back of him. Should he see coming through it is. And now Richards fancies a shot down the inside of John Bowe and does.
There you go.
So there's AMC Javelin had 8 testing days at Sandown on the lead into this Clipsal 500 event, starting to hit its strength.
Oh, that's tight.
Cameron Tilley gets through. Moves up another position and now begins to chase Jason Domitall, who's further back behind him. Is Eddie Abel-Nisa ahead of him? And Greg Crick, Keith Katsuki.
You can see Cricky there, he's a bit frustrated. He is faster, but you've got to get around. It's very, very hard to pass. Katsuki's really good off the corners and he's got good straight line speed. So Cricky's going to have to work hard for this.
Brilliant on-board shot. And with Mopar charger, he gets the finish again. Katsuki ahead. In lap 9 of 10. Around the streets of Adelaide, the NZ Touring Car Masters. One way back. Won't do nothing about
Oh,
it
he's
here.
having a bit of trouble there getting down into 2nd gear. He's got Albanese all over the back of him, Tilly right behind him, Mark King. They're all lining up to have a shot.
About 5 or 6 cars involved in this battle now.
Tilly right over that curve, trying to get maximum drive.
Mark King behind him. In Marshall throw the longest stretch of bitumen on this circuit that was short.
Look at that array of cars.
Great.
Ford Charger, Ford Valiant.
And now Crick finally will get past Katsuki here, or will he?
Yeah, Yep, pulls it up nicely.
Adelaide's a fancy his chances down the inside of the Adelaide's cheapest cars entry. Run down to turn 11. It's all been wrapped up with Greg. He's going to have to settle for 7th position here, you think. But something dramatic happens in front of him with 1.5 laps remaining. Race 1. This weekend is Jason Gomerthal on the I6. Holds SLR 5000 with Piranha. Latching onto the back of Mark King. Final lap here. Andrew Middeke, they run up to turn 4.
Midikey's done a good job here, but Jack Ball's just coming at him. I wouldn't be surprised if Andrew is just regulating that gap. Richards has really surprised me. You know, that Javelin looked like it was, it was struggling a little bit with handling, a little bit with setup. But, you know, he's just showed, you know, stick with it. He's in P3 at the moment. John Bowe, PG Motorsport Mustang, MP4. Still interested to know what's happened to JB. That's not unlike him. It's not like him. He hasn't got the power that he normally has got. Blue passing down the straight at ease. Andrew just putting a slower car there, lap car in between, giving him some breathing space. Coming down.
Some heat throw-in cars in this final lap. Run down to turn 9. Just a few turns remaining for Andrew Middeke. This one the gap was 1 second coming into this. Looking forward to that. From the backside of the circuit, Richards in third, Bowe 4th, Seton 5th, Gilden 6th. Make the run to the final turn.
Good start to the year for Andrew. I know he's very fired up for a massive assault on this championship. He really wants it badly. It's a perfect way to start. First up, race 1 win.
You do it on the streets of Adelaide. Lubramax just re-signing the deal, and it's good to be back involved. Andrew Middeke plays race 1 of the weekend here on the Adelaide Street Circuit. Gavin Bullis in home for 2nd position. Jim Richards will be 3rd, and here's that battle.
On the inside.
Hello. Could be a drag race to the finish line. They bang doors, old school, to the finish line.
Thomas still got that far. I'm not sure if he's going to get away with that move.
Shorten that corner a bit, perhaps. We'll let the officials determine that one. And what a great race to open up proceedings to the NZ Touring Car Masters. Nobody would have picked that. John Bowe looked dominant all weekend. Really had an issue with that Wilson security entry.
He won't be happy with that. He'll come back firing, and there is cars blocker. This is all the other car. Oh, they've gone around to the back here.
And Palmer it is. He's gone around. We saw him in dramas yesterday in the Seton chicane. Someone had to pop, and it was him this time.
He's going to have to do a 3-point turn to get it into the start-finish to finalise his race here. Which in here, second in line here, that second white car. On the throttle way too early. Spins around and was very lucky he didn't get
Almost took the rear guard off the car. And Big was way too early as he exited the final corner.
Oh, that's so close. Very lucky.
Dropping right down the order, back to 24th position. What was said and done. This is Gomerthal going to the hairpin, and yeah, I think it's pretty evident.
Yeah, it's, I've got a feeling that those two, I've got a feeling those two positions are going to be reversed for some reason at the end of this race. Gomerthal got it, he has got more straight line speed than Mark King, but it's not going to fly.
Half a car length at the end as we check out your results in race 1 of the NZ Touring Car Masters here at the Clipsal 500. Andrew Middeke 1.4 seconds down the road of Gavin Bullis. Jim Richards finished in 3rd. John Bowe in 4th place. Seton got to 5th. And it was Gilden, Chris, Kinsulke, Eddie Applesa in 9th, and Cameron Tilley in position 10. Mark King got to 11th. Jason Gomerthal and Paul Freestone is next, followed by Mason Hunter, Brad Tilley, Leo Tobin, Terry McMahon, Greg King, and Amanda Park in 20th. Some of the co-ed cars here, Wayne Mercer, Robert Ingram, Travis Edwards was in 13th, and Ian Palmer was